people, hangs in the balance. Again, I ask this question. Can one stone change the course of history?
Cam Proctor with Big Gold Belt Media. Today we are here with Indy Lewis, who stars as Mychal in the newest series, House of David, which is out now only on Prime Video. Indy, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, 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 good. So congrats on the show and the success that it's been doing so far, and congrats has been confirmed for season two. What has this experience been like for you as far as like fans' reaction and just how the show has grown so quickly?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of us were expecting it when we were filming season one. It's been really, really incredible. And to see like how global it is and how many different kinds of people have been engaging with it has been really, really lovely. Yeah, I've never experienced anything like it.
Yeah, that's what's really cool to see. Well, so have you been able to keep up with the show and watch it, or are you the type of person that doesn't like to watch themselves on the screen?
Well, I can't watch myself when I'm filming, but we have been watching this kind of as it comes out, and it's really nice because there are so many scenes that I read on the page, but I wasn't there when they shot it, so
Right.
I couldn't miss it because I everyone's doing absolutely incredibly, and I want to tell them.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. That's great. You seem like a very laid back, relaxed person. I would say like the background is really given that you're really chill. Would do you find yourself relating to the character of Michael a lot now, or would you say you don't really relate to her at all as yourself?
I think I always start to kind of mold into whoever I'm playing. I think there's aspects of Mychal that are so close to me, and there's also times where she does something and I have to really think about it in terms of being able to justify it. But I think with all of us, yeah, there's always a truth to it, and there's always, you I can't play someone without being able to completely understand them, and I think I do completely understand her, and that's because there are ways in which we're very similar.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, because like I would think like the biblical text is so short, so you have to kind of create this person out of yourself a little bit as well, because there's only so much you can really reference to, at the end of the day. But it's really cool. You do such a great job in this role, honestly. Um, but when you found out that this was going to be shot in Greece, what was your reaction? Were you like excited, or had you been to Greece before this?
I had been once because I one of my friends is Greek, so I'd been
Okay.
once, but never to Athens before. And actually, when I got the audition, they already knew they were filming here. So I mean, when I was going for the audition, I was like, oh, I hope I get this because it's obviously very interesting and it sounds like a fantastic project. But I was also like, it would be really fantastic to go and work in Greece for 4 months. And it was. And I'm back here again. That's where I am right now.
That's great. That's great. Did it feel like more of a did it feel like work every day, or was it more fun on set, would you say? I mean, like almost like a work vacation for the most part, or holiday you would call it, right?
I think we were definitely working very hard, and there were very, very long days, and there were also some very kind of crazy weather, intense winds and sand and cold things where the general vibe was like, if we didn't really like each other, then this would be kind of a bit demoralizing, but we're all having a good time. And there were days off set. I remember being kind of like by the sea in the heat, where we definitely all said to each other, "This is insane that this is our job."
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. So how would you characterize the relationship between your character and the relationship between Eyelet character who plays Queen Adnam?
Oh, I'm really glad you asked this question
Yeah.
because me and Ayala talked about this for such a long time. We have a really beautiful scene in the episode that aired last week,
Yeah.
where she says to me, "You're not a trophy, you're a shield," and she wrote that line herself.
Oh wow.
We went through that scene so many times. Um, she's such an incredible person, and she became kind of a maternal figure our relationship in as characters is really interesting because Ayelet kind of takes on this very matriarchal role because our father Saul is, falling into this horrible state where he can't really do anything. And it's an expansion of a role that she's always done, which is kind of working out what needs to be done and doing it. And Mychal is similar in a way where she works out how everyone feels, what everyone needs from her and who she needs to be. So there's this understanding of duty, and then when David comes in, it upsets it a bit. And that scene was really it was really her mother kind of reminding her, look, that we're not just women, we have a lot of duty, we have a lot of power, and we have to make the right decisions. And because Mychal respects her so much, that's ultimately why she ends up doing what she does.
Yeah. We're not gonna do too much, but yeah. Greatly put, honestly. So this is my final question, and I'll wrap right here. So we know now that you've played in a biblical film as well as you're in as well the King and Conqueror as well, which is coming up soon. And I believe Nicola, who actually plays in Game of Thrones as Jamie. How far are we away from seeing you in a Game of Thrones show? That's what I'm looking for next, because I'm like, it's been two shows and series that you've had with sword fighting. It's got to be in the future for you.
Listen, I'd love to get some sword fighting scenes. I've had to kind of sit them out so
Yeah.
far. But
Yeah.
I'd love to get into a suit of armor. I'd be 100% down for it.
Yeah. I think I actually read in a previous interview that you did about 2 years ago, and you said you were looking for, or you would love to do a role that's something not physically demanding, but something a little bit more action packed. So listen, I hope that comes through for you though.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course. Everybody at home, make sure you check out The House of David that is out now on Prime Video. Indy, thank you so much for talking to me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, you too. Take care.
You as well.
Mychal.